Feel the stone I've hidden there, all of the weight, every unshed prayer.
Breathing it out, letting the old ache rise and speak. I don't look away,
I just stay here and breathe.
I open up,
I open up, green light in my chest, waking up.
let the heaviness melt, let the tears all fall.
Love from spirit pouring through it all. I open up, I open up, every crack is where the grace shows up.
Filling every empty, every broken part
With waves of healing in my heart.
Memories float, faces and words I couldn't hold.
I lay them down
On an altar made of gold,
whisper a name,
send them a little silent peace.
forgiving them, forgiving me. I open up, I open up, green light in my chest, waking up.
Let the heaviness melt, let the tears all fall.
Love from spirit pouring through it all. I open up, I open up, every crack is where the grace shows up.
Filling every empty, every broken part
With waves of healing in my heart. Here in the center, I'm softer, I'm safer.
Oh, every slow inhale is a quiet prayer.
Love in the marrow, love in the spaces.
Oh,
Spirit like sunlight touching the places I was scared. I open up, green light in my chest, waking up.
let the heaviness melt, let the tears all fall.
Love from spirit pouring through it all. I open up, every crack is where the grace shows up.
Thank you for the mending of every part.
For laying your love inside my
Hey, this is BrindleWolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise Awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice, where dreams awaken in time. Rise Awakening, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.
The car is calling. The car is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one, we find a life for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. Shuffling stars in a cosmic day. Fate's reflection in the mirrors we check. Three hands drawing from a shared stream. Each card a puzzle piece in the dream. Through distance wide the bonds remain. One rhythm strong, one sacred chain. The car is calling. The car is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one we find a light for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. The car is
Good morning. Happy Thursday. We're out of order.
Happy Thursday, monkey in the middle.
Oh, no. We're out of order.
Oh, he's gonna have to fix it, and you
I'm
know
going to
it.
do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
No, there we
I'm
go.
doing it. There we go.
I told you I get so dizzy every time I'm on the show with him.
That looked like a card shuffle, which is really appropriate.
Right? Right?
You know?
That
Maybe
was a
do it
great.
again.
Right? Let's see which one of us goes flying. That opening music was amazing, Micah.
great.
That's one of your meditation songs.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I
Awesome.
just recently finished an entire New Way to Meditate album. It's called Chakra Beats, and it takes you on a journey. It opens up the whole sequence to help you align with it. Then it has a full, and you can listen to these by themselves or as a whole, regardless. But the next track takes you on a immediate all chakra alignment, and then each song after goes one by one, building from the root to the crown, and then it has a different version of the opening at the end. That is if Suno will keep the order that I asked it to.
Amazing. Never cease to amaze me. Let's see if these cards don't cease to amaze us today.
Right. And before we dive in, I want to take a second. Thank you everybody who's watching live, but thank you everybody in the countries around the world that we just discovered that you are listening in. Thank you so much for all of your replays over on Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcast. What was the other one?
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast. Thank you so much for your support and listening to this show and helping it grow worldwide. This is it's mind-boggling and
Over
humiliating, not humbling.
over 40 countries. I found out when I
That's
did
amazing.
That's so
places I'd
incredible.
never even heard of, and I was like, wow.
I think my mouth dropped at Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan, I know. And
I was like,
Vietnam.
oh, that's how it's spelled.
We actually have more viewers in Vietnam on some of our shows than we do in America.
Oh,
That's wild to me.
that's
wild to me.
amazing.
So bless
Thank
you all. Thank you so much for
We love you.
helping
Thank
to
you.
make this
Appreciate it.
show grow. We just can't. And if it's your first time listening or watching, the way that the show works is that each one of us draws from our decks or deck, depending on the show for them, and we present one card each. We have no idea what the others are going to talk about, but so far, we're on what? Episode 17, I think now.
Mhm.
We can't make this shit up.
Can't make this shit up. So, Karrie and I are going to go away for a moment and let Miss Rev D invoke spirit
Thank you.
as soon
Whew.
as I click the right buttons.
Okay, everyone. So as we call in our spirit teams, ancestors, and everyone, may we open this space up with our hearts and in the greatest degree of love. May clarity and truth and compassion flow through these cards. And we invite the guidance that serves our highest good, remembering we are protected in divine light as we listen, receive, and align with the path meant for us. And so it is. Let us dive right. It's me. Hello again. So I got the Page of Swords. And to me, this is like an education one or a communication one. So I'm just going to read directly to you and you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So the light seer side is restless energy, curiosity, a thirst for information, learning new things, an apprentice or student, intellectual pursuits, ideas, and reasoning, a messenger. A shadow side is arrogance, gossip, nervous energy, being all talk and no action, dishonesty. So, curious and intelligent, this page has a thirst for knowledge that seems unquenchable. She's an incredibly quick witted communicator, and she's often compelled to share many her ideas her messages with others. At times, she's so talkative that it becomes too much for others to process, and her intense energy can come across as unsettled or even nervous. Ooh, I'm guilty of that sometimes. She suggests using an air of inventiveness. Am I reading that right? And using an air of inventiveness in your current pursuit. Your goals will be met by walking a path of honest discovery, especially where others are concerned. Keep the light bulbs of curiosity turned on and cultivate a beginner's mindset as you strive to learn new things. Avoid falling into gossip or even arrogance with your communication. In shadow, this page can be all talk and no action. Remember that everyone who crosses your path has something specific to teach you, and that mirrors all around you. Remain open to unexpected lessons, share truthfully, and delight in every interaction. And the affirmation that comes with this is I learn and I expand my consciousness and open new opportunities for my life. I think this goes in alignment with new beginnings that we were talking about last week, too, because of the whole, learn new things and take actions that are different than what you've been doing before. It's time to get stuff out of our heads and into action. That's what I'm seeing. And as we start new beginnings, don't be afraid of opening up to learning what's new. Let's see who's next and what they have.
Well, ain't that something? We're going to build on that one. The Eight of Air, reversed, interference. This is the Eight of Swords in traditional. A situation demands to be cleared up. but there may be obfuscation or delay caused by unexpected outside interference, much like the motorcycle in the background on my microphone. Apologize. Detach. It is wiser to step back. Simply wait what happens. At this moment, you are not the only player on that stage. Others may have totally opposing agendas and views. So watch what develops from a certain distance. A delay often reveals a more creative solution. Don't push for a decision now. From confusion arises only more confusion. So if you feel like you are being put on hold, put on pause, there's a reason. And before getting any any emotional attachments to that feeling, take a step back, take a different look, and make sure that it's not you that's actually the one that's interfering with what's going on.
All right. So Rev D has the Page of Swords. I have the Page of Wands. It's the Page of Acorns on this card, but the Page of Wands in the upright is enthusiastic, energetic, adventurer. She has possibilities and she's an explorer. In reverse, however, unreliable, wastes energy, indecisive, has delays, and is disorganized. The Page of Wands is full of curiosity and excitement for life. Everything has potential. Each person, each thing, and each opportunity is the chance to explore something new, to learn, and to find adventure. She doesn't have a plan or idea where she is going, but the great unknown calls to her and she's itching to get out there. She must follow the calling that pulls her towards her new heights. If it's in reverse, the shadow side, when the Page of Wands is reversed, her excitement and curiosity for new things can make her disorganized and ineffective. She may work to make her vision real, but finds unforeseen complications and the usual fire that burns bright within her dims. This reverse page may feel the stirrings of new discoveries within her, but is unable and unsure of how to bring them to life. Say yes when opportunities or chances come your way. Take them. Every person you meet is an opportunity to make a new friend. Every visit to a new place has the potential to become an adventure. Opening your heart to new experiences can take you to places you never thought of. You need to get out of your routine and do something unexpected. All right.
By the way.
Oh, well, I hate to say this while we're at it, but that came out twice, because in my other deck that I pulled for the show, it came out. Plus, all 3 other pages are here. All. Hold on, I'm just
holy message. Is that the Ace of Wands reverse?
This is the Page of Wands.
That's also the Page of Wands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love.
Yep.
Yep.
And at first, it was the only card that wanted to come out of this deck. I'm like, are you sure? And then plot.
All 4 pages came out. And let me say that after I pulled that card from that deck to start the show, when I shuffled these, the Page of Wands was the first one to come out. It came out 2 times in a row.
Wow. Well, the Queen of, to follow up all 3 of the messages that we had, this Queen of Wands, do you believe that you're capable? Are you confident enough? Are you being bold? Are you expressing yourself honestly? Are you building your empire? This kind of makes you question, like, are there aspects of your mental and emotional state that are blocking you, such as jealousy, afraid to take risks, not being honest with yourself? It's an opportunity to reinvigorate your passions and reignite your creativity and bring yourself back to life, because if you're not consistent and you go shh, then those pages are going to keep coming back and be like, now do it now, hey, listen, hey, you got to do this. So here's the affirmation for the Queen of Wands. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passions. I think we need passion going forward to make this stick.
Right.
Just
I love the artwork.
She's out in my deck too, so.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Just so you
but,
know.
You know, the way that this card is, like, when it's upright, you're holding the light. And you know that you only have a certain amount of time before it burns you. But when you're holding the match upside down, you're already burning yourself because you're, well, I wonder how long and this is what happens sometimes when ideas stagnate.
Yeah.
And when you get in your own way, when you have that 8 of air interference that looks like it's outside of you, and sure, there are things, there are road bumps, life happens outside of you, but what's more is the impact and decisions that you make that prevent the movement. So you wind up holding the match upside down, burning yourself and saying, well, that was a bad idea.
Well, I got reassess and ask for help that both came out at the same time. And I'm seeing it's people that scare me in the comments. And the reality is we can't move forward in life if we don't interact with other. We're meant to work in community. So when you reassess, this says you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. And it's time for some cleanup. And when you clean up, you can ask the right people for help. That's the whole thing. Are we connecting with the right people or just the scary ones? You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with an issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out, and we're taught that it's not. So just do that today. What'd you get, Micah? Sideways.
This came out on its side, and this is Vision Quest, which is Hangman for this deck.
Okay.
And it came out sideways, echoing what she just said. If you can't look at something in a different perspective for yourself, ask for help. And Bubble Kittens, I felt you holding your breath with her showing the cards from that deck, hoping that the P word doesn't come out.
Oh, I haven't finished for the day.
I'm getting this out of the way since she's already been here anyway. And since Bubble Kittens already wanted to know why we didn't burn her, she's here twice. So we cannot move. And I'm feeling very scolded today after the conversation Diane and I had before the show. I'm feeling very scolded on air right now. Yeah.
She like, what did I do? And I'm like, I wasn't here for it.
You know what the problem is, Bubble Kittens? I'm still doing it. And that's why I hate her so much. The honest to God truth is I hate her because this is me.
Because you're not giving yourself enough compassion.
Oof.
Told you we can't make this shit up. Emotional detachment or self-criticism may be blocking your energy. Open your heart to connection, Sheila.
Oof.
Saw that.
Whew. We got to release. And there's a new moon coming tomorrow. Well, we're still in the energy of it right now. If you are into tapping into those energies, this particular one, we've been talking about new beginnings and doing things differently and showing up differently. Like, we're supported in spirit, astrologically, planetarily. We're supported energetically in such a powerful way that these messages aren't necessarily willy-nilly and just random and can't make this shit up. They are literally giving us instructions. So I'm paying attention.
But if you stand on the outside of it, 6 of water reversed, if you stand on the outside of what's trying to pour into you, hello.
This is what was in my hand. The only one that's in my hand.
But if you stand outside of it and you don't give yourself the grace and permission to step into it, how in the actual hell can you receive what it is that you want? Yes, the water's cold sometimes. I mean, fortunately, we have water heaters, hopefully, but if we don't, so yeah, sometimes when you get into the shower, it's a little bit chilly. But you still get clean afterwards, don't you?
A lot of us are still stuck here. 5
No.
words. And the pain and suffering that we create for ourselves from what we've experienced. And I say it that way because we maintain that. The person that we experienced it with has no issues whatsoever. They're long moved on and it stays with us. So for me, this card is like, why are you still drinking the poison just because you're thirsty? You got to release all that crap.
Because it's easier to hold on to it than it is to let it go. For fire reversed, for this is a Four of Wands.
Justice reversed. There's not going to be a balance in things coming back to you if you're not practicing releasing and what he just said and getting out of your own way and in your own head.
If I sage this just one more time, that'll take care of everything. No.
That's a Band-Aid. And it's a useful tool, but it all begins and ends within ourselves. I'm going to suggest creating comfort in your life to help you get the momentum flowing. Well, what the heck does that mean? How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes, food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. That comes in the form of gratitudes, in the compassion that you give yourself, and in what you recognize your accomplishments are already, regardless of what society thinks they should be. Karrie, I know you're dying to say, go, bring it.
She's over there fighting back tears. I know that face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. Woo. And on the note of expansion, which one is that?
Go back here.
Which one is
This
that one?
face. I know what that card is.
I don't. What is that again?
Hermit.
Oh, the Hermit. Okay.
Again. I'm so tired of him.
Yeah.
Almost
Yes.
as tired as the Eight of Swords.
I was going to say that. Not as tired as the...
Close, but not so much.
It's a close second.
So, not just for her, but for everybody. If you're experiencing that, what's out of resonance? What's misaligned inside that's causing your energetics to not want to expand and make, in the meantime, making your emotions expand and take over.
Mm-hmm.
And in all honesty, we get drunk off our own emotions.
After what he just said, I'm going to mention these two cards. I was wondering when they'd be, it's time to protect your energy. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. And now is to get some protection in place for yourself so that you can expand as you need to, because you live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in this known is no longer working for you. So it's time to make the world just a little bit bigger for you.
Eight of Wands. And if you're having struggle with moving forward, if you're having struggle with figuring out the next step, holding yourself back, knowing that you already know the next move, you know what the right thing is to do, you know what it is that is your speed bump, your barrier, but you're refusing to elevate. You may be resisting growth. Why? Why would you resist growth? Not you specific, you general. Why would you resist growth? If you are not feeling like you are capable, worthy, you will hold yourself back, regardless of any health limitations, any physical limitations, any mental limitations. If you believe it, you will not. Period.
So let's talk about your contemplation, because this came out before the show too. This contemplation card. When we're contemplating our current situation, are you allowing your thoughts and feelings to just flow? Are you using your mind and your heart together as a team to make sure that you're working through things that are in your best interest, in your highest good, and in alignment with who you truly are moving forward?
Creation, reversed. Stagnation or overthinking may be slowing creation. Take inspired action.
Yeah.
Poor Karrie.
3 of Wands. Where are you headed?
I don't know, but he's here too.
Follow us.
Not on my end.
Going.
Nope, not on my end. But I know I have one card later on that you're going to be like, God damn it.
I'm sure it's started off as one of those days, and it started off this way from the beginning. Hey, I had 3 good ones in a row, and I'm grateful for those 3 great days that I had. Today I'm having a step back, and that's okay.
Is it a step back, or is it an understanding of releasing what you need to release? I don't consider it a step back. I'm considering it, this is progress, because progress doesn't always look like, hey, look at how productive I was and great it was. No, listen, sometimes it's a, wait, shut the system down.
True stability. When you lean on, what you lean on for comfort may be what's keeping you stuck.
Oof.
A crutch can help you heal, but if you never let go, it becomes a cage. Trust in your own abilities. You don't need to continue holding on to what you once held you up. You've gained the strength to stand on your own.
Wow. That's huge.
By the way, that came out on its side. She just uprighted it for me.
Are we still in drama? Are we still getting sucked into drama that's from our past, or, you know, that people are pulling us back into, or that's not resonating with us and we're trying to get away from? I see this as the drama card and people getting in the way of you actually taking actions towards yourself, because we're engaging in the drama. And I'm calling it drama, but you know what I mean by that. Do you? Do you know what I mean by that?
She's trying not to have to add $1 to the swear jar.
Listen.
Bullshit.
I'm already up to like $7, I think.
I don't know. From what I heard, I heard you funded the whole station on one day.
This one flying. That was the star
Oh,
that was flying.
Oh, cool. Because, and good timing too, because, you know, 4 of Wands decided to make another appearance in another deck, you know, in reverse again. Home. What does your home look like? Now, this
Lonely.
isn't 4 walls. This isn't 4 walls that I'm talking about.
Know. I'm teasing.
No, I know you were. You're fine.
That is so appropriate, because the shadow side of the star is loss of faith, diminished hope, disappointment, missed opportunities, and despair. What?
Is that what's in your home? Time to clean. Time to clean. Time to clean.
Whew.
I mean, seriously, how can you stop judging yourself if you have all of these things around you reminding you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. It's a lot. I mean, I got the Knight of Pentacles here too that got thrown out before we started. But I feel like we're not there yet in this conversation.
Not even close.
Here's
And
the
for the
Pentacles first.
and for the love of all that is, when you are when you are told by somebody else what's going on and given opportunity to make any changes, for the love of all that is, don't say I know. Because you know what that's saying is that you don't. Receptivity is reversed. When you are in where you're at and you're not moving, even though you know the way out, that's not knowledge, that's awareness. Knowledge is putting the awareness into use. Because you can know all damn day long. And I'd be like, do you? Or are you just aware?
She came out upside down, and the upside down is defending yourself, being attacked, being misunderstood, a need to erect energetic boundaries, a lack of preparation, and giving up. So, are you healing? Are you doing the healing work? Are you growing? Are you
Seven
moving?
of Swords? Seven of Swords, right?
This one is Seven of Wands.
Okay. I'm going to counter it with Seven of Swords on its side. But we also need to follow it up with Seven of Cups reversed.
Give us the bullet points for those two.
Who are you lying to? Is it them or you? Just plain and simple.
We had honesty come up a few times in different cards, and I'm going to remind everyone that if we're not honest with ourselves, we can't possibly be honest with others. So when we carry resentment and get mad for somebody not being honest with us, we have to remind ourselves, were they even being honest with themselves first? Because if they don't have that capacity like you do, and if you're still trying to figure out what you feel, you may not be honest with yourself because you're trying to convince yourself of something, because the alternative means whatever you're judging yourself about. So cut the judgment, bring in the compassion, and just be honest with yourself compassionately, period.
I need Karrie to reveal the card that she's touching. Two of Wands. And what does that mean to you? You've been holding back for about 3 minutes on that one.
It means that everything's out there in front of you. You just have to make the decision to actually go get it. You have to have the ambition.
Whew.
How about the Two of Swords?
Too busy protecting my heart.
It's upside down. We're stuck in that nostalgia in the past. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas, used to be's, used to be this, used to be that.
I had that guy earlier.
Yeah. I got
So does she.
yeah. We've got the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So this is like, you have support. You can celebrate the support that you have and work together as a team and collaborate. Bring your beautiful, fullest, giant personality with you, because this journey is not going to happen with who you truly are. There's charisma, there's passion, there's creativity, there's so much life inside of you that's just buried. That's got to come out for all of this to happen, and that 10 of Cups to happen. I mean, sorry, 9 of Cups to happen.
Meanwhile, people who are listening to this, well, how?
Well, it starts with being honest with yourself and what you want and what's important for you. What are your values? What are your needs? What do you think you need?
Practicality might help.
And we've come full circle to where we started, this expansion card. Are we expanding ourselves enough?
Apparently not.
Dynamic harmony. Have you been nourishing one part of yourself while starving the rest? Maybe your mind is on overdrive while your body aches for movement and care. Perhaps you chase approval and applause, but leave your spirit feeling unseen. Balance doesn't come from doing more, it comes from tending to what's been neglected. It's time to honor and nurture your wholeness. This is a journey I've personally been on for a very, very long time. Am I tending to myself, or am I trying to make myself be noticed? Am I being authentic, or am I being a performer? And I know that there's a lot of people that might see this and be like, huh, sounds like the latter.
Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to read them both. Starting with the shadow side because it feels appropriate. Misfortune, karma, a need to relinquish control. The ups and downs of life, the inevitability of change, and unexpected setback. And then the light side of this is changes, fate, destiny, lucky break, cycling up through karmic lessons, the chaos of creation, and a turning point in serendipity. So, are we micromanaging different aspects of our life still, which is blocking us from surrendering to what we're supposed to, which is completely setting us in disharmony and imbalance? I feel called out on that last card, Micah, because the first one you said is, am I too much in here and not enough in my body? And my body's been in so much pain lately, and that's exactly what's been happening. I need to pay attention to my body right now.
And sometimes when I'm calling somebody out in the chat, and sometimes when we put our needs in a strong person or a strong drink, it's enhancing our insecurity because it's not actually addressing what you really need, which is connectivity, compassion, love, connection. Yeah, I know I said that twice, 2 different ways. But when we feel insecure inside, we feel like we need strength outwardly so that we can feel taken care of and secure.
It's great to have some external validation that is healthy and good. But if we are not starting within ourselves, we're practicing avoidance. And I got the 10 of Swords that popped up. So it's, yes, there's plenty of painful endings. There's plenty of issues with resisting the inevitable. But at the end of the day, it all begins and ends within our own heart and mind. And we need to be okay over here. And we need to be honest with ourselves and bring ourselves to this new beginning, bring ourselves to this new action, bring ourselves to through the pain, through the aches, through the whatever. It's so easy to get stuck and hold in the holding cell. We're getting ourselves stuck in that holding cell instead of releasing ourselves.
I saw that.
Like, here. I want to go here.
I saw that. And you know, the hesitation that she just displayed, it's important for you guys to recognize it. We all do it, especially if we don't love ourselves enough to think that what we have to say is worthy enough to be heard because someone else shut us up.
Fuck that. Ooh, there's another $1 for the jar.
But it's true.
Focus on protecting yourself. That's the second time protect your energy came out. And you got to focus your energy on what your needs are going forward. What can you do for yourself moving forward? Right? Without shifting our focus, like I feel like this whole opportunity, that we're experiencing now together as a collective is an opportunity to collectively shift our energy and our focus into what is most beneficial for us, regardless of our pain, our current situations, who's trying to get in our way, who's filling our heads with nonsense. Feel like you remember if y'all remember the movie The Princess Bride, when Andre the Giant was like, everybody move. It's kind of the energy we got to bring to it for ourselves. Everybody
I'm
move.
tapping into her deck and calling out a specific card. Can you guess which card I'm calling out based on
Mine?
what she just said?
Oh, hers.
There's a specific card I want to fall on her table.
From here. Wait, it just something fell on the floor. I don't know if it's the card we're looking for. Ooh, not the card I know you're talking about, but it is important to get there. This is the first step into getting to that other card. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your damn head. I hate being called out, but here I am called out again. It's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling that it brings. If we ain't grounded, we ain't gonna, can I say it out loud? Even though the card didn't pop out, we can't pivot if we're not grounded. Said it out loud. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable that could possibly pop out. It's inconceivable. But you know, one of the things that keeps us from moving forward, aside from everything else that's been said, one thing that's been left out, and that's faith. Your fear of failure. Mm-hmm. Failure is more the act of not trying. Getting it wrong when you try, that's the learning process. Everything that you see, the phones that you're holding, do you think that just happened without thousands of failures and setbacks until it was done right? You're going to fuck up. And no, I'm not putting $1 in. Because you are, and it's okay.
Bubble Kittens has requested that pivot be added to the swear word list that we have to pay for.
Yes.
I suggest that the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Cups be thrown into that situation.
Well,
now, see, we keep giving the six of Cups a bad name. It's not really.
It's not.
It's not unless you're stuck there and
right.
not moving forward because you don't, especially if what you're stuck in the past is not a good thing.
Well, I think our shift in let me talk about that for 1 second if I can, because for me that 6 of Cups is you're either going to be reflecting on the stuff that happened in the past, or you're going to be reflecting on an old version of you that doesn't exist anymore. And we get really, really, really stuck on focusing on what we don't have in the now. So we can keep all that lovely, happy juju that we felt in those times and bring that into the current moment now and recreate it in our own way moving forward. Okay, I don't have the body that I used to have, but I'm still going to do the stuff that I want to do within the parameters of my current limitations. I'm not going to rob myself of the joy of hiking just because I don't have the physical capability of doing the mountain stuff that I used to do before. I'm still going to go out into nature and, figure it out.
But after last weekend, she might stretch a little bit more beforehand.
Not this week, though. So scared right now. So the spirit is telling us to listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on that wisdom. And this backs it up full force. This is take inspired, intentional actions and just do it. Don't think about it for another 5 months. Just go.
Integrate.
Oh,
Just when it seems that everything has come to a standstill, the forces of transformation are most active. Refrain from criticizing the process that is taking place within. You are inwardly busy with the merging of your male and female energies. This brings about the balance you seek. To live a balanced life, these two forces must be integrated into a harmonious unity. Remember the birds depicted on this card. Once the weaving of their forms is complete, they rise up into the sky and soar freely. This is what is known as the spiritualization of matter. And you do. And you do. Go ahead.
you do. And you do. What fears are blocking you? What are we having difficulty separating, you know, illusion and reality? Are we linear thinkers? Do we have an ability to process spiritual or mystical experiences, mental confusion? Let's get this like this, where we can see all the hidden truths, where we can see beyond the illusions, where we can actually trust our intuition and face our fears, right? No more mystery, no more metaphors. Let's make sure that we create our perception that brings the certainty of our dreams. There's that Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck again.
Yes, Karrie.
Oh, I have nothing but my last cards.
Karrie has spent. Yeah. Look what's at the bottom of this deck. Patience.
It's upside down, though. Oh.
Impatience may be blocking alignment. Let go of urgency.
That's so hard. Isn't that not the hardest thing on the planet? It's like, because society has this idea of like, well, how about now? It's got to happen now. It should have happened 10 months ago. How come you're not doing anything about this? Hurry, 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 hurry. Ah, stop.
I stand firm that if it's not something that is grown in a medical lab to help with treatment, there is no urgency.
We got to have patience for divine timing and allow life to unfold for us. I can physically see things unfolding as far as opportunities or potentialities, or at least momentum flow. And, you know, things come up. Hey, I'm going to be in such and such area doing this. You want to come? Okay, that's an opportunity for me to meet X, Y, and Z and establish certain relationships. Don't say no to everything right away. Think about it. Listen to yourself. Give yourself an opportunity to decide something different than what you would have decided before. So analyze the hell out of everything. Does hell count as a swear word? It did when my kids were listen, when my kids were little, some regular words were bad words.
Depends on how broke we are when it comes time to pay the bill.
My ghost cat is bumping my chair again.
Oh,
Your ghost cat walked across my bed last night. In fact, almost and said, dude, because I thought Mia jumped up on the bed and was walking across, and no, she was laying next to me, and I felt the cat, and I was like, I was going to call you in the middle of the night and go, get your damn ghost cat out of my house.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Kitties. These pumped out.
Again?
Well, this time it was upright. So I'm going to say, if you heal, you're going to have that opportunity to celebrate because your life can change.
Yeah.
Your change is coming. We got to allow it patiently.
And taking a step back on the urgency, the perceived urgencies, if it is not loss of life, fire, medical emergency, or something burning on the
stove, require
stove.
911 on the dial.
No, no more of this. This popped out. Sorry, Karrie.
$1.
No more. It's time. It's time. It's like a call to action. It's time for every one of us to move ourselves forward in the ways that we need to move forward for our own growth and evolution. We can support each other through it. We got this.
And for as rough as it is in the moment, loss of vehicle. Yeah, I'm addressing somebody in the chat, but loss of vehicle is a doorway for something else. There's a reason. It sucks, but it'll present itself soon.
And like
And
you
that's-
said, you walked away. It's a
Right.
setback.
It's a step back. That's all it is.
Yeah. But in that step back, we have the bigger picture. We get an opportunity to see, okay, what's the bigger, that's one small detail in this big picture. What are my opportunities? The step back is a necessity in helping you to observe the biggest picture that's more aligned for you.
Remember that the panic that you experienced over a situation, you were taught. You were taught that reaction. And you carry the reaction of others based on the experiences that you have. And when things are a setback, step back, inconvenience, the reaction that you have, you learned. Instead of being able to look at it as, okay, this hurts. It's a situation that I'm going to have to recover from, regardless of what that recovery is. But I can. And I will. Karrie, final card.
Well, I have two. They came out together and they fit. So, well, our main whatever. But the last card of the night was the Magician of the day, and it came out with our ending card, which is "May you know wholeness."
Ugh.
So, there it is. It's all right there.
May we all know wholeness through our own self-acceptance.
Diane.
I'm done.
Diane's closing card is all of the ones that she already threw at you. Okay.
Her closing card was "Step Back."
Yes.
Or could
And
you
mine-
find Pivot for us so that we can throw another $1 in the jar?
Mine is Rewiring Destiny. I've been this way my whole life. An idea that's repeated so often it feels absolute. But these expectations can quietly reinforce behaviors and shape outcomes. Consider the beliefs you carry, possibly forged in difficult times, that you still treat as truth. Choose consciously and courageously to rewrite your narrative and change the course of your life. Wow.
We are the magicians.
Yes, we are.
What a show. You can't make this shit up.
We try. I mean, you got to give us credit. We do try to make stuff up, but it just doesn't happen.
I think I'm up to $10 now. Michael's keeping score.
Stop it. You have other things to do.
No, let him do it.
Tomorrow morning, Lunaria will be back with another episode of Illuminate at 11 a.m. Eastern, right back here on Rise Radio Networks on Twitch and Embers of Light 1111 on YouTube, as well as Rise Awakenings on Zeno.fm. And re-premiering, and apologies, Michael, I did not get the updated artwork uploaded, but I can at least show them this, that Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern will be Defining Your Character, hosted by our very own Michael J. over on Rise Radio on Zeno.fm. Check that out. He does everything that man touches, he does well.
He does. Oof.
And he puts together a great show. I know this because he has done it in the past, and I can't wait for it to hit the airwaves this weekend. And next week, we'll be back to all of our regular scheduled programming. I go through the list, but I'll do it again on Monday. dropping very soon
Yes.
is our new website. I'm not going to, it's called Embers of Light, but I'm not going to give you the dot for it just yet because we want to make sure that finishing touches are ready to set to go. But it is incredible.
It really is.
Michael, you've done an amazing job, man.
So exciting.
Message boards, merch, live feeds for all the shows, live feed for both radio stations, and we have something cooking on the 3rd, by the way. Not May 3rd, the 3rd station.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, okay, that I know about, but that I was like, what's the 3rd? Somebody tell me what's going on.
But yes, so much going on, so much growth, so much to rise.
Thank you, everyone. Amazing.
So amazing. And once again, we didn't make this shit up.
Yep.
Keep loving yourselves.
Keep loving yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow on Illuminate.
Keep going, keep glowing, keep growing. Love yourself.
Mwah.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen, it pulls us near.
Whispers loud, the message clear. The core is calling. The core is calling.
Hey, this is BrindleWolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening. Hear the call. Through the shining, we break the wall. Your nation, your voice, where dreams awakening live. Rise awakening. Now is the time.
Rise Awakenings. Let's rise together.